There was an update to the game last weekend that wasn't mentioned in the patch notes, and that was to the buy menu animations. Previously, both teams shared the exact same animations for each weapon, and some of them weren't that good, notably the SMGs, which they would all awkwardly hold up with one hand. I'll be going through all the changes in this video. Equipment saw no change, though the CT looks a bit more like he wants to cry because apparently I used a slightly different character model for this comparison. Ignore that. Grenades have seen no change either, but there's still something quite interesting to mention here. Only the terrorists' Molotov grenade gets a special hold animation. They actually look like they want to throw this thing. All of the other grenades, including the CT Molotov equivalent, both before and after the update, all use this same posy, rather impractical animation instead. Previously, both teams would hold all of the pistol types like this, but the terrorists now hold them all close to the centre of the body like they're proud of it. Also, the weapons are held straighter now and catch the lighting a bit better as well. But CTs now hold all of the guns two-handed. This looks especially cool with the new USPS animation, since that's exactly how James Bond would look, if dressed as a CT. You may think that dualies would be the exception to the new animations, since there are two of them, and indeed, for this one, the CT's left hand drops down to the side to hold the second weapon. But I guess technically, he's still holding them two-handed. This update has made their stances less posy and more like they're standing to attention, ready to use the weapon. The easy way to tell if it's before or after the update is to imagine if he's saying, "Do I know how to use this?" or "I know how to use this." In more technical terms, rather than holding it from the butt of the weapon, they now hold them at the grip, finger close to the trigger. One nice little detail that you might notice is that terrorists have their finger on the trigger, while the CTs don't, showing proper trigger finger discipline, which is safer, and a lot less like the CSGO matches I'm used to. For the heavy weapons like shotguns and LMGs, I feel it's a bit of a step backwards, because these weapons were easily identifiable before the update, but now a lot of them is hidden behind the text at the bottom, and by the hands themselves. I can barely make out the Mag 7 at all. And let's face it, unless you're in silver rank or against a spinbotter in global, the way they're all sticking the guns straight up into the air isn't representative of how they'll look in gameplay. And lastly, the SMGs, which were most in need of an update. I get that these are meant to be lighter, run and gun type weapons, but the old pose just looked awkward. The terrorists now hold them pointing upwards, and the CTs point downwards. Maybe there's deeper meaning to this, but since this isn't Better Call Saul, I'll leave it there for now. It's evident that more time has been put into these new character poses. Makes you wonder why they were the way they were before, doesn't it?